From a valley voice to a budding star in India, this budding star we are focusing on today on the show is Practo, a healthcare startup that's really become synonymous with a platform that has to do anything with booking doctors online. We have the founder and CEO of Practo, Shashank ND. Shashank, thank you so much for talking to ET Now. Take us through, the scale and scope of the market. Where are you now? How big can you potentially grow?
This is one of the fastest growing segments in India. Today, healthcare is about $100 billion market. We expect it to grow to $300 billion by 2020. So $300 billion market is a huge opportunity. And technology has literally been a laggard in this sector for a very long time. And over the last 5 years, we made a significant progress in that and in changing that status quo. Going forward, we believe there's a huge play for technology in healthcare. What we have seen is just the tip of the iceberg. There's going to be a lot more.
All right, Shashank, this is Krishna Kumar coming to you live from ET Now's Mumbai studios. I wanted to ask you about your revenue model. What exactly is your revenue model currently? And more importantly, what's the growth potential you see going forward?
So the way we work is we build products for consumers and we build products for enterprise. This is one of our big differentiators to anybody else in the world. Coming from India, we are one of the few companies in the world who build healthcare products for both consumers and for enterprise, and we are the leaders in both. Our revenue model is primarily targeted at the enterprises. So all the consumer-facing products are free to use. And through enterprises, we build software, we build hardware products for them, we have marketplace products, we have transactional products. So from clinics to hospitals, to diagnostic centers, to wellness and fitness centers, all of them use any of these products of ours, and that's how we make revenues.
Shashank, take us through the goals that you've mapped for yourself over the next 12 months, the tractions you expect.
So we've been doing really well. Healthcare is one segment that, as the country progresses and prospers, healthcare becomes the need of the hour for most. It's a fundamental need of every person, right from the urban centers to even rural centers, where even in Tier 2, Tier 3 centers where we have expanded, we've seen a huge adoption of our products. To give you an example, our hardware product called Practo Tab is being adopted more at the Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities than in the Tier 1 cities. The adoption levels are more. So that's very interesting for us to see that there's a huge need and there's a lot of consumption of our products, wide-scale adoption of these products, and it's been significantly growing each quarter on quarter. Because just coming back to the numbers on what we plan to be doing, we are roughly doing about 10 million searches on our platform today, each month, where consumers are searching and deciding their provider. Going live very soon are a lot more profiles of hospitals, of wellness centers. We're covering a lot more diagnostic centers on our platform in the coming 12 months. And once the platform grows in size, we expect that this particular transactions or these particular searches will only increase in a couple of quarters.
All right, Shashank, talk to us about the new products that you have in your pipeline that you plan to introduce. You recently launched a Practo Order for medicine delivery. Fitness, insurance are the other big areas with huge potential, aren't they?
I think we're building, as I mentioned, Practo builds a lot of products for consumers and enterprises. Yeah. I think our lineup for enterprises is very exciting. We've, from marketplaces to transactional products to hardware to software, we're covering almost very critical areas of these enterprises. We are covering, so far our focus has primarily been on primary care. Going forward, there's a huge focus of Practo on tertiary care. So we're working with hospitals, we're working with all the large chains of hospitals to ensure when consumers come to hospitals, their entire care, the entire experience and the outcomes are significantly improved with the use of technology. And we're partnering with all the hospitals to make that change happen. So that's a huge focus area for us, and in the coming year, we are working with thousands and thousands of hospitals to make that happen and affecting the lives of millions of patients who are taking tertiary care. Along with that, we definitely believe that a lot of focus has to be given on prevention. So prevention for us ensures that every person is healthy and they interact with Practo not just when they fall sick, but also when they're healthy. So that's where our second effort is, where our app is well poised to become to be the single health app that a consumer needs for basically taking care of his health. So those are the two main areas where Practo is focused: tertiary care and prevention.
Right. Finally, Shashank, you've been fairly acquisitive, 5 acquisitions in the last year. How has, it panned out in terms of integration and strategic sense? And will you be looking at more targets going forward?
Absolutely. I think last year was very good for us. We were able to get very critical pieces of what we wanted to build through acquisitions. The acquisitions integrations are underway, and a significant part of it has been completed. So the consumers will very shortly, in a few weeks, if not a couple of months, will see the complete benefit of all these platforms coming together, which we have done last year, acquisitions that we did last year. What we believe is that the products that we needed for serving the enterprise side, we've got the critical ones, and these have really helped us to provide the right products for tertiary care. So both the acquisitions of Insta and Quickwell in particular have given us a lot of firepower when it comes to solving the problems of hospitals, solving the problems of tertiary care providers. Going forward, whenever there are good companies out there, whenever there are good technologies, good innovation, products with traction, we are always open to ensure that we are able to provide the best solutions for both consumers and enterprises. So anything that's there in the offering, we are happy to look into.
Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/etnow, and don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at etnowlive. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/user/etnow.